And welcome everyone to Chapter 3, or Part 3. It's been a very long day.
Yeah.
Uh, so we are talking about Ultra Galaxy Fight, The Absolute Conspiracy, Chapter 3, The Appearance, which is the longest chapter in the Absolute Conspiracy miniseries, with it spanning of 4 episodes instead of 3.
4 episodes.
4 episodes, with the last one mainly being exposition of what's going to happen next.
Yeah, no, like the last episode is basically just, oh, how did Zet and Zero get to where they are in the beginning of the show?
There
Because
you go.
we're watching the first episode, we're like, wait, how did they get there?
Which
How did this start?
I knew there was going to be another Ultra Galaxy fight. And I'm like, watch. It's going to end with Zet and Zero flying off to fight Jengar.
Yeah,
Or
Space Shirk.
the Space Shark. Space
No,
Shark.
no baby shark.
Space Shark. But yeah, so now that the Ultras know about Absolute Tartarus and what his plans are, he goes straight to future Earth that we saw in Ultraman Saga, and he wants to use the skills of Alien Bat to create a Zeton for him.
It does.
According to Alien Bat, Zetons don't have a heart of their own. That's why they're like mindless creatures. So he made one with a heart, which also equals a brain apparently. So we have the space fear demon Zet.
Yeah, so like we get all the Zetons back, and that was terrifying to just see like all the Zetons fucking show up, and they're all going like they're, and I'm just standing there like sitting there like, oh my fucking god, they're screwed.
Yeah, because you have the OG Zeton. You have Zeton 2 from Return of Ultraman. You have EX Zeton from the Mabius Gaiden special. You have Hyper Zeton, Hyper Zeton Death Scythe,
My favorite.
and Zeton Fikes. Which, from what I understand, Fikes is from a stage show.
Yeah, but yeah, so we get some familiar faces. So we get the Tri Squad.
Because there's 3 of them.
Yep.
But yeah, this takes like I think this was the first time we saw them after the movie. Because by this time the movie didn't come out yet for us.
No.
It was like in the midst of being fan subbed. So it's like, oh, alright, guess this sort of spoiled the ending to the Taiga movie.
Whoops.
Whoops.
But it was really cool because, like, again, they gave me what I wanted. We had all 3 of them fighting together and stuff like that. Like, throughout these 4 episodes, we got to see the Tri Squad fighting, and it was really awesome. So I'm happy about that.
But yeah, so while they're dealing with the Zetons, we have Asahi back.
Happy!
Yeah, happy.
And Ultra Woman Grigio.
Yep, she's fighting a Zendaris and a Noisler. Which Noisler just sounds like a Dr. Seuss character.
It does.
I am the Noisler. I noise for the noise.
So she's not strong enough to actually defeat them, but she can make them, like, she did enough damage to them that made them run off.
Fuck off.
So then Zero comes and recruits her, because it's like, hey, you're pretty cute.
You're pretty cute. What? I mean, you're pretty strong. I saw you fight those things.
I said you look very pretty. What? I said you look very shitty. No, Denise.
Zero is also still of a dick, though. He's like, just, hey, I saw you fighting down there. Why didn't you help?
Oh, got here.
There was a bit more to the scene in the director's cut, mainly of Asahi asks him, hey, what's with the cape? And we got an explanation for it. Leo made it for him.
Aww.
I'm like, oh, that's cute. It would explain why it's different.
Why do you... It's like, Zero just went up to Leo. Why do you guys all get capes, but I don't? Oh, you want a cape, Zero? Yeah.
There you go.
Why is it blue? I want a red one.
No. Blue.
Okay, no, I love it, I'm sorry.
Hey, do you want to put on the armor again, spar a bit? You know what? Blue's fine.
Cool. Thanks. Shua, brings up my eyes.
Reminds me of my mother. Who is your mother, by the way?
It's Bianca. Bianca's mom.
Just, it's Anne.
Oh my god.
Anne gave birth to an Ultra baby, and Dan took it back to the land of light.
Anne, you okay? Whiskey?
It's just a human-sized baby Ultra.
Zero, why didn't you help me? Oh, I'm 20,000 years too early to help you. Wait, that came out wrong. So they recruit Grigio, and then we get,
We go to the planet U40. Which, this is your first time seeing Jonius, right?
like, in that form, I've seen, like, an episode of the anime. So I've seen Jonius before, but yes, it's the first time we see him in, like, live action in an actual, like, suit. And I was just like, whoa, he looks so weird. Like, it's a spandex suit. He's got, like, an all-white head. He doesn't have a fin.
Nope, no fin.
He looks super fucking weird.
I think it works for him, though. It looks more like his animation model.
Yeah, well, because, like, that's the thing, right? Like, Ultraman on different planets look different, so it makes sense that, like... But then you have, like, a scene in another episode where you see, like, him and Titus together, and it's just like, holy shit, it's night and day. Like, my god. It looks so different.
Which, my friends and I actually did watch all of the Jonius anime.
Oh, fuck.
It's a pretty damn good anime.
Oh, that's good. How many episodes was it?
50.
Damn, you guys watched 50 episodes?
Yeah, we watched in batches. It was like batches of 4.
Wow.
So we were done like that.
Damn.
Great show. But yeah, so of course, like, oh, you must be the ultimate warrior Jonius. Yes, I am. His theme song cues up. I'm like, I love his theme song.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
The freaking trumpets, man.
Yeah, like, Tartarus, like, fucking threatens to, like, kill his world or whatever like that, and he's just like, nah, you'll fucking try, bitch.
Hey, are we gonna see Elect and Roto? Maybe the other ones? No? Oh, okay. Maybe next Ultra Galaxy fight.
And then Zero stops by and recruits Jonius. He's like, I need you.
This is actually the first time Jonius has ever interacted with another Ultraman.
Yeah, because it's only been him and then the other 2, right?
Him and the other 3, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
Or I think in the audio drama he did interact with Taiga.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, the Tri-Squad's still getting their asses handed to him, which it leads right into episode 8, where Andromelos and Ultraman Rebuke show up to help them out.
Oh man, I was so happy to see Andromelos do stuff. I love this guy. He's so fucking cool.
Giant space cop.
Giant space cop. I want to watch his show. I hope it comes out on like Blu-ray or DVD or something, because I will buy it and watch it.
Most likely DVD. Because
okay.
From what I understand, Subaraya lost the master tapes.
Oh.
For Andromeda, so it's like that. It's all on DVD, but that's like the highest quality we're gonna get of it, without upscaling, like without the original negatives.
I do like though that Melos at one point in the chapter he meets up with Zaffi, and he's like, oh Melos, good to see you, old friend, and like Melos is just like, I'll never forget what you did for me, like I'm forever in your debt, and I was just like, oh.
It's just like, yeah, Zaffi and Andromelos, best buds.
Well, because like Melos' designs are so cool, but you could literally tell that it's like he's wearing like a helmet, and under that helmet it's like an Ultraman's face. He's got that mouth. And then, yeah, I see in your notes here. You noticed it too. But like they're talking and stuff, and it's just like, yeah, well, like, you know, Leo trained Zio because Leo was Leo trained under Ultra 7, which then Ultra 7 like
Ultra
made
7
his trained Taro, which
just is that what life is? It's just a cycle of training the next man.
right?
Because like they end up going back to the land of light, which I feel no wonder Ultraman was not in this chapter. He was at the bar drinking with Ace and Seven and Jack, where like he's upset and like Ace walks in and he's like, "Oh, what's wrong?" It's like we just found out the Tri Squad took out an army of Zeton. How's man holding up? I couldn't take down one, man. I couldn't take down one. He's just plastered. It's just he's drinking water. How is he drunk? It's better off not to ask.
But also we get introduced to Ultraman Zed before he became Ultraman Zed, and he's trained with Mabius,
who is not played by the original actor.
But you can hear his grunts.
Yeah, his grunts are the same as the his grunts are archive audio of the original actor, but Mabius in this special was voiced by Jun Fukuyama, who has been his replacement since the original Mabius actor retired.
Yeah.
But who knows? There have been words that the original actor, which I should look up his name just for the sake of it, Shinji Igarashi, or Igarashi, I meant to say, he's slowly coming back into media. So who knows? Maybe he'll be like, "Hey, can I come back for the next Ultra Galaxy fight and actually be Mabius?" Oh, sure, why not? More the merrier.
Maybe it's Mabius.
Maybe it's Mabius.
I always made that joke ever since I first heard his name.
Oh, you mean Ultraman Mobius? It's Mabius, get it right.
Fuck out of here. And like, Zed's adorable. He's just like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be Zero's disciple," and like everyone's just like, "I don't think Zero's acknowledged you as his disciple," and he's like, "Well, you will."
Zed in this special is literally the fanfic character.
Yeah.
Who are you? I'm Ultraman Zed. No one gave you the Ultraman title, kid.
Yeah, and then like Mabius and Taiga meet up, and they're just reflecting like, "Oh man, remember like when we used to be the Scrubs?" And it's like, yeah.
Oh, I just saw my grandparents. Nice. Which
yeah, that was cute seeing like Taiga like run up to Mother and Father of Ultra. It's like, "Grandpa, Grandma," and it's like, and Taro is just like, don't speak to your grandparents that way when you're in public, and it's like, sorry, and Ken's just like, it's okay.
It's okay.
Calm down, son.
How's my Ultra grandson doing?
Ultra dad, Ultra son.
Ultra grandson.
So that was really cute seeing like the whole Taro family together? Question mark?
Sorta.
Of Ultra family.
Yeah, it's just alright, reboot. Even though it's probably been like a few years since all this shit went down, do you mind recapping what's been happening recently? Yeah, sure, I guess.
Okay.
So like he recaps everything that's been going on. It's like all because of one mofo named Tartarus is out there. Okay, so why are we here? We need you guys to stay. Oh, we wanted to know if you guys will fight with us on the front lines. Yeah, sure, I guess.
Okay.
Titus, where are you going? Well, I'm going back to U40 to go train more.
And Fuma's like, "Well, as we go back to 050, we'll do that." And then like we get this cute scene where like Grigio goes back to 050, and then there's Fuma, and Fuma's just Ultra Grigio, oh my god, you're like an idol on this planet. I didn't really get to talk to you the last time we saw each other.
Well, I guess that also happened in the Taiga movie.
Right?
But yeah, it's just Fuma, who totally isn't crushing on her at the moment.
No. Definitely not.
Grigio, I really like you. Would you like to go out with me?
I'm like 15.
I'm like 15. And honestly, I like that Riku guy more. What? Riku. Eh?
Jade? Is that an abomination?
I'm right here.
I'm right here, guys.
So that sort of leads into episode 9, where more red shirts get killed.
Yep.
Just flying around in a spaceship.
Yeah, again, like
Explosion.
you see like all these like ultras in the background, but they don't have color timers. So that's why like I made that joke because I thought it was super funny. I'm like, oh, why don't those guys have color timers? Are they not special?
Well, 80 and Yulian are the only survivors of that crash.
Yeah.
So I guess so.
Yep.
Rip the one-line guy.
Yeah. Oh, we'll be fine.
What was his name? Ultraman Gar. Damn it!
Ah! Imagine we got like little minor like ultras named after us. How awesome would that have been?
I feel like someday in the future, Ultraranger will be acknowledged as like one of the forefronters of the Ultraman community, and will probably get some sort of recognition.
Yeah.
Outside of that random pink and yellow are the new favorites in Rube thing. That was just creepy.
Oh yeah.
So, the space fear demon Zet shows up with more clones of Zeton.
More clones of Zeton.
On planet Ibili, or Ibil? I don't know.
I don't know.
In which the Ultra League shows up. Which it comprises of, like, again, Fuma, Grigio, Titus, Jonius, Zero, Mabius, Andromelos, Reboot.
Which we get to your media theme song, which I really liked.
Just a message from Princess Lillian. She's in trouble. It's just, I just see her pulling out like a cell phone of some sort. Just, but since it's Japan, it's not like it's not like our smartphones that we have, but it's like a flip phone. So it's like, Ultra Bros, help me, Lillian.
Apparently we found out that like ultras have the ability to like write like messages and then send them to a specific place, and they show up in the sky, and they're like, oh, a message from Taro. He's requesting us to come back to the Night of Light.
And it's one of those things where it has been translated into Japanese kanji. So you yourself can also make ultra messages.
Also, Ultraman Zed comes along.
I'm coming too.
Like, no, I can help, and it's like, no, you're too scrub, and he's like, no, I can.
You know who I could see voicing Zet if he was still alive? The guy in the Star Trek movies.
Oh, Anton Yelchin.
Yeah. Oh, that's such a shame, man.
Oh, I know. He was a great actor.
So yeah, they all get there, and they start beating the shit out of the Zeton army.
Yeah.
Just, as they fight, I just see Ultraman just drinking more of his sorrows away, man. Look at all of them. They're all using their special attack. Zero even has a freaking Z-Riser on him. I threw one shot at Zeton, he broke and reflected back at me. Alright, man, I think you have enough to drink. I don't have enough to drink. Tartarus. Oh, by the way, I want Princess Lillian. Why?
Why?
Because I don't have her in my vinyl collection yet.
But yeah, apparently, like we find out, like in episode 10, Tartarus's plan is to build an army of like different enemies from like past, present, future, and
Godzilla and all kaiju in between.
Yeah, and take over the Land of Light because they need a new planet.
Yep, they're gonna use the Land of Light as their new home planet, which is the kingdom, as they're referring to.
Yeah. And I do like that Zero steps up to the plate to fight Tartarus. And then he does something that I never expected I'd ever see. Ultimate Shining Zero. And I was like, Can you do that?
You just have Sakamoto over there be like, all right, how can I top, glitter Zero Beyond? Shining ultimate shining Ultraman Zero, which is a thing you can do with the figure arts.
Yep. And it's super broken, but he unfortunately cannot hold it for too long.
Fair.
Even Tartarus acknowledges that, like, he acknowledges, like, oh fuck, like, he's actually, like, on par with me, but I can tell that it won't last long for you.
Which means Zero's probably going to go do more training with Leo to see if he can actually master that form.
Yeah.
I like this. It's sort of building up to, like, something bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, when this episode came out, I'm like, alright, episode 10. Wait, it's not ending. Why is it still Oh. Which Tartarus kidnaps Lillian.
Yep.
In which Taiga and Titus and Fuma, they're like, let's go after him. 80. We don't even know where he is. Good point.
Oh, by the way, a space shark came, like, Hikari messages him and go, like, oh yeah, a space shark came and stole my Ultra Metals, and Zero's like, fucking goddamn it, just add onto the plate of fucking bullshit we have to deal with.
Can anything get possibly worse? Don't worry, Master Zero. I, Ultraman Z, will go stop it.
No, alright, let me go after him. Puts on his cape, just fucking goes.
But this cute Grigio will be like, wait. Healing. Okay, now you can go.
Happy! No, that's great that they gave Grigio a lot more to do in this.
Make her stand out more. Also, we got to see Taiga and Zero do a better team-up fight.
Yes, we got to see the Son of Seven team up with the Son of Taro, so that was really cool.
That isn't a clone or a fake clone of Belial.
Do you know what's going to be really fucked up is that years from now, like probably like 20 years from now or something like that, Zero's going to have a son?
That's going to be a weird day.
It's going to be a big fucking deal. Like, we're going to be, like, older, and it's just like, oh, the son of Ultraman Zero. We're going to be like...
It finally happened.
Has a son?
Finally happened, eh?
Ultraman Negative Zero. And then, yeah, just so, like, it's just, like, it's hard to describe, like, the fights and stuff in this, because it's basic Ultraman stuff, where they just, like, they do a bunch of hits, they do a bunch of techniques, like, Taiga went Tristerium, and then they all used different forms of their attacks, which was pretty cool.
In which he even became very glittery.
Yeah. Mabius went to one of his forms, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it was Burning Brave it was?
Yeah. So that was really sweet. And yeah. And so now we got the setup for what started Ultraman Z, the show, which if you haven't watched it yet, go fucking watch it. It's great.
It's magnificent.
Also, Gar, did you say that, like, something about the bonsai tree the juggler was working on in the show?
Yeah, so as of this recording, the complete works for Ultraman Z came out, in which it has been confirmed in that book the bonsai tree that Hebikura has, or that juggler has, is a new tree of life.
Oh my god, that's incredible. Did you make that joke too? Where you're like, oh, it's probably tree of life. Making up for destroying the first one. Oh my god.
It's great.
So I love that's a little hint into, like, Juggler not being a totally bad guy.
Just because you're a bad guy doesn't mean you're a bad guy.
Yeah. Because that's Juggler's character. He's a good a good guy trying too hard to be a bad guy. And so yeah, it ends with, like, Yulian being in this, like, prison, and then she turns over and goes, oh, aren't you that person? And then we just see a silhouette with glowing eyes, and we're like, I have no idea who that is.
It's supposed to be me. But, like, I thought it was going to be Trigger.
Yeah, right?
It's like, oh, okay, this is how we're going to lead into Trigger. Nope.
No.
But
Trigger's been apparently sealed away for 30 million years.
on Mars.
Yep.
Recently, though, there has been a new trademark. Ultraman. His name is Ultraman Regis or Regulus.
Oh yeah, wasn't that like a long time ago?
No, that was just recently.
Oh.
So it could possibly be that that's who that is.
Okay.
Like, because like it cuts to black and it just says the kingdom is coming. Next arc confirmed. But in the director's cut version, it just says, like, it just shows the silhouette and it cuts to black.
Yep.
It's like, okay, so that's just the YouTube version that acknowledges that the kingdom is coming. We got a cool poster that silhouettes 3 more Absolutians.
Yep. And so next we're getting a new special eventually, the Kingdom, I think it's called.
It may possibly be called Ultra Galaxy Fight the Kingdom. Or it may be like Battle for the Kingdom, or like the Kingdom is coming. Or the arrival of the kingdom.
So I will say the Absolute Conspiracy, like overall, pretty fun special. I enjoyed it. It was just great seeing all these different characters that we know over the years, just like teaming up, and it gave a chance for like kind of other characters who haven't really had time to shine to have their time to shine.
Yeah.
So,
like it sort of makes it feel like it's not like Kamen Rider or Sentai where it's like, you know, when the story's over, that's sort of it for the characters.
Yeah.
For like these specials, you get to see that like, oh no, we're still doing stuff. Because like we're still around.
Yeah.
Except for Tiga. Tiga's sort of gone.
Gone.
Yeah, solid 10 out of 10 for this special.
Oh yeah, no, I mean it already when it showed that we were getting a Belial origin thing, I was already like sold. No, you win. And then the best part I think that me and Gar can say overall was they gave us what we wanted, which was seeing Trigger before he became Trigger.
Yep.
That was just the icing on the fucking cake.
I personally love that Zafy was one of the prominent characters in this.
Yep. The old Safi.
But now it just leads to the bigger question of like, who else is going to show up in this Ultra Galaxy Fight thing?
I don't know. Maybe Zerth. Nice.
Nice. Dinah.
The Ultra 7X.
Which is just Ultra 7.
But more edgier.
My theory about who that person is trapped in the dimension.
Mm-hmm.
So we haven't watched the 7 finale yet. But we see 7's like mentor in that.
Mm-hmm.
But due to budget constraints, it's just a 7 suit.
Oh.
But it's considered to be his own character. So I have a feeling that's who that is trapped in there. Because he's never been seen again.
Oh.
Ever since that finale, we have never seen him again.
Oh my god, what if they get like... What if like they need to beat Tartarus and so they get like Ultraman Noah to come help? Like the god of all Ultraman?
No man, Zero's gonna find Dinah and he's gonna find Cosmos and be like, hey guys, you wanna do Saga again?
I will say, in this next special though, whatever it is, we better get more Ultraman King. We better see him in action. I want to see King do some shit.
Yeah, King only had one scene in this, and I feel like he knows what's up.
Of course he does. He's the all-knowing.
Alec Loto would be nice to see.
He's probably behind it, Alfredo. Who's Absolute Tartarus? Tell him, Ultra King. He's my son. But yeah. So go watch these Ultraman specials because they're really good, and Koichi Sakamoto really pours his heart and soul into them. The action's solid.
Mm-hmm. The writer of these specials is also currently writing Ultraman Trigger. So who knows? Maybe Trigger will have some sort of part in this.
I like to think so.
Trigger's gonna fit in here somewhere.
Like, Watch the next special. We're gonna get Tiga, Dinah, Gaia, Agul, Trigger.
We're gonna get Tiga and Trigger teaming up.
They'll make it happen.
They're gonna find a way.
Yep.
I mean, heck, we watched the Trigger preview, like preview special, and it acknowledges that it had their that universe has its own Tiga, so they could just be like, yeah, that's our Tiga.
And then just to put the cherry on top, just get Daigo's actor back and
To voice him.
oh. No, have him show up. I want Daigo to show up. That'd be so cool.
That sort of defeats the purpose of these Trigger specials.
Yeah.
Or the Ultra Galaxy fight specials, I mean.
I know. I'd love Daigo to show up. That'd be so cool. Well, I just mean in Trigger in general. Like, Trigger in general, just have Daigo show up as Tiga.
Well, with that out of the way, this has been our Ultraman Day special. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'm happy 55th anniversary to Ultraman.
Woo!
And this is also considered to be the last episode of Ultraranger, but we still have 3 more episodes to record before this. So maybe once we're done talking about Dinah, that's when we'll do our little sentimental farewell.
Yep.
But until next time, schwa for now, everyone.
Schwa for now.
Happy Ultraman Day.
Happy birthday to me!
Happy birthday, Lane.
Yeah.
And who knows, when the kingdom may come, we'll be ready.
Schwa.